Hi Gemini, welcome to your love energies for the rest of the year. So I just feel like I need to do this, okay? So let's take a look and see what is going on. So I've been really busy with other stuff, so that's why I haven't had new uploads. But I just feel like this will really help the Geminis, okay? So what I'm getting here is that it looks shit, if I'm honest, based off what I can instinctively see. It looks like you're definitely strongly dealing with a Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, another Gemini. But what it looks like here is that some Gemini women are going to have a choice between two masculines. Okay? Some of you might need to get a divorce. Someone else might need to get a divorce. Okay? For the Gemini man, there's this fire sign, so she's been coming up for you again and again and again. So what I'm getting with this fire sign is this fire sign might be with somebody else, or they might give up on you because they've come up next to the King of Pentacles. The other side of the coin is you could be giving this individual an ultimatum. So you could be telling this woman looks like she's got a decision to make. She seems unsure. The man in the blue can be you. So for the Gemini woman as well, you've got a decision to make between, see the Two of Pentacles. So the Gemini woman is being advised that she can either be in a situation where she's got men who are treating her like an option, or she can be in a solid companionship before the end of the year. Okay, there's a lot of anxiety here. I feel like there's internal fracture. Okay, so I can't pick the card up, but the Five of Wands is all about people who have been burnt. This can also be as well spiritual attacks. So a lot of people are under spiritual attacks because their energetic field is open. They're in low vibration. So they're being controlled, they're being manipulated by other people's energy and God knows what else, respectfully. So if you're in low vibration, this is about you're attracting in energetically these kind of males who are fractured and, you know, competing with each other. And see the Joker? Joking about, playing about, all of that. You're coming up as the Page of Swords. So what I'm getting here is you're refusing to take your guidance. You keep trying to figure someone out when it's obvious what it is. Some of you are just dealing with a male who's deeply fractured. Okay? Some of you, there's a masculine who's going to be holding on to a ex. There's a third party all over this reading. So this masculine could be holding on to a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone's juggling options. So there's two energies that are coming through. This is also about if you're willing to be honest with yourself. Okay? Come from the crown chakra. There's the window of opportunity for a great relationship to come your way before the end of the year. But if you're energetically attached to anything that is toxic, that can't come in. Geminis are all over the place, right? I'm a Gemini. We're all over the place. Some of you are dealing with a karmic. A lot of other signs are all over the place as well. It's not just Gemini, but Gemini is frazzled. Some of you have got inner childhood wounds. Or some of you are being immature. You refuse to just... You're giving someone too much the benefit of the doubt. You're doing too much investigation into the person. Be careful with people who are with someone else as well. See the way these have come up as a couple? They didn't come out like that, but I put them like that. For the Gemini man, I think someone's messing with your head. And if you're a Gemini man who likes men, you're attracting strongly very chaotic masculines. Might be a Cancer, might be a Virgo man. But this always reminds me of that this person is taking this person's head with them. So basically this is like obsession. It's being consumed by someone. Okay? Something is making you numb. Something is paralysing you. Okay? For the Gemini woman, this is good though, because I feel like it's like there's two choices that can happen. There's two scenarios that can happen, right? There's the scenario of continuing to give this masculine the benefit of the doubt, who's clearly just fractured and chaotic. This is somebody who's deceptive. Can you see this man here who's sitting there very deceptive? Someone's trying to block you from moving on. So they can't give you what they want, what you want. They can't give you what you want, but they don't want you with someone else either. Someone's playing mind games, that's what I'm getting here. Some of you have got a future with possibly a Virgo man. Okay, there needs to be healing. See the way the angels are coming together? I feel like you need to heal inner childhood wounds. Because you keep connecting with these kind of masculines or these kind of feminines because of your own inner childhood wounds. That's what's going on here. Some of you are definitely going to be dealing with a Cancer. Okay? This Cancer has got like a lot of options, or they're just really confusing. They're also full of hot air. They just talk shit. They're not going to deliver on none of the promises. I feel like this person says to you, but they also say to other females, excuse me, exactly the same thing, or other masculines, exactly the same thing. Someone also needs to go through a divorce as well. So for the Gemini woman, for example, you might meet a masculine, it might be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus who's with someone else, but they've got to divorce this person. Maybe this person won't divorce them. So it's almost like this guy is trying to influence this woman to divorce him, but he won't do it. She won't do it. It could be, again, it might not even be to do with that this person loves them. It might be more to do with like money. You know, it could also be that this person just doesn't want to divorce them as well. Okay, so let's take a look using the lights here. What else? It looks shit, to be honest. If you carry on with this Page of Swords, so this is inner childhood wounds, it's immaturity, it's investigating into matters of the heart. The heart is simple. It already knows the answer. So with Geminis, it's a reluctance to see that someone is not good for you. Some of you are staying stagnant, you're staying stuck. While someone keeps their options open. While someone's in and out, while someone's wishy-washy. Okay. So, let's see what else is coming up for Geminis. Tell me what else. Some of you are all over the place, Gemini. Like, your energy is really chaotic. Coming up as the Page of Swords again. So this is the Gemini woman. Okay, this could be stalking the profile. It could be, again, I do think some Gemini women have got inner childhood wounds that they need to heal. They need to look back to the father. They need to look back to the conditioning. Some of you, again, you just keep walking this tightrope for somebody. See the way this woman is this girl is walking on a tightrope. You keep walking on eggshells for somebody. You keep getting into these relationships where they're just very toxic. Okay, what are we seeing for Gemini for love for the rest of this year? The Five of Wands reversed. Some of you are going to do the opposite. You're going to act right and you're going to give up on these multiple party situations because there's two scenarios. One is that you keep connecting energetically with your own frequency. Okay, people who are in fear, people who are in low vibe, people who are competing, people who've got their options open. But some of yous, I feel like you're going to pull back and refuse to do this because it's just too draining. You're sick of the anxiety, you're sick of the sleepless nights. I don't know what's going on, but it feels like a Mercury retrograde, so I've given up on looking at what the energy is, but it's been really chaotic and it just feels like a Mercury retrograde, so I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Some of you just need to stop trying to figure things out through tarot, through the mind, and you need to just trust what you feel. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are going to choose to stay single. You're going to choose to focus on healing. You're going to choose to focus on your business. That's what I'm getting here. Could also be that somebody you're dealing with just wants to be single. What are we seeing for Geminis for love for the rest of 2021? The Five of Pentacles. So this is all about patterns of behaviour. You've got the key to break free. Okay? I feel like something's draining you. Some of you have got a lot of anxiety. You don't trust anyone. Some of you can't let someone go. You can't come out of this isolation period. For some of you, I have to say this, be careful with domestic violence because, again, this woman has got a bruised eye in this Queen of Wands. Okay? And also this woman looks bruised, so just be careful with people who are just, you know, see the way he's got the head. Just be careful with people who manhandle you or can be abusive mentally, emotionally, physically. Why is this Queen of Wands here for Geminis for love for the rest of the year? The High Priestess reversed. For the Gemini man, you might be giving up on a Virgo. You might be going through a divorce. You might have some toxic connection with this feminine. Yeah, Four of Swords reversed. She might move on with somebody else. Some of you are dealing with the power struggle with a Leo. For the Gemini man. For the Gemini woman, there's some kind of Leo involved in your situation, or other women involved in your situation. So the person you're dealing with might have some kind of toxic karmic cycle going with this Leo. Okay. For the Gemini man, he can't seem to get over this Leo. He can't seem to get over this female who he's having this power struggle with. I feel like this person is playing a lot of games. There's a lot of immaturity. What is the energy that Gemini is carrying in love for the rest of the year, please? Two of Swords. So being blocked, being unsure. Okay. Staying blocked, allowing people to play mind games, getting inside your own head. Too much anxiety, too much indecision, too much fear. Refusing to take the blindfold off, refusing to see where you keep repeating patterns in love. Especially the Gemini woman. What is the good stuff coming in love for the Gemini woman for the rest of the year? The Tower, the shake-up, the overthrowing something. Being angry. Having enough, right? Some of you, the good stuff coming your way as a Scorpio man. But in general, I feel like just having enough of the chaos, just having enough of living in isolation or chaos with someone. You're giving up on someone. It's time to give this person up. It's time to trust the universe. Some of you, this is about past rejections. You've almost gave up on love. You fear connecting with people because of what's being done to you. But some of you, it's someone who you need to let go of who's no good for you. Okay? Some of you, it's a fear of connection. So in other words, no one can get in because of what's been done to you in the past. The Ace of Wands reversed. Someone's just not going to take the actions that you want them to take. You've got to get solid, right? You've got to take the blindfold off. Some of you are definitely going to spend the rest of the year being blocked and stuck by a masculine who's keeping his options open. Some of you have had some kind of spell put on you as well. Because I looked at this. Can you see the evil eye? Someone's put some kind of black magic on you to stop you from moving forward and being successful in love. I've been thinking this for a while because Geminis have been acting crazy. So for the Gemini man, it could be an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend. For the Gemini woman, there's definitely been some kind of black magic. Tell me more about this, please. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's to stop you from growing. It could be the ex of the person you want to be with. Someone wants to stop you from moving forward. They want to stop you from growing with, either they want you for themselves or they want to stop you from being with somebody. Some of you, as the person who did it, could be a Sagittarius. See the way he's all dirty? So somebody's been playing dirty. This is also about someone's messing with your energy. Could be a Sagittarius woman. I feel like it's someone who wants to stop you from being with somebody else. Someone's tampering with your energy, because temperance is all about biochemistry. It's all about when we tamper with energy. So I mean, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody is either crazy over you and they've been trying to get love spells put on you, because you do have the Two of Cups here as well. Okay, what you're also getting is, remember we talked about this person who didn't want a divorce with the Justice card. There's some disgruntled ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend who doesn't want you to move forward. There's definitely evil eye, black magic, I'm telling you now, told you. I think for the Gemini woman, it's a Sagittarius woman who wants to be with your person. That's why she's involved in the situation with that Queen of Wands. The other side of the coin is, all you do is you just cleanse your energy and you go to the right people to get this removed. Make sure you don't go to those ones who charge you thousands, right? Or you do it yourself. Just be aware. This person's going to get their karma back for what they've done because you've got the Justice card. But some of you are wondering why you're paralysed in love and you can't move forward, and it's because you've had your energy as being tampered. Someone's paying someone to put some kind of energy on you. So there's lots you can do to reverse this. You need to research it, but honestly, I'm not saying yes. Honestly, no joke. For the Gemini man, if you're in all kinds of anxiety and confusion, because that's what I'm getting here. It's almost like Geminis are just not acting like Geminis. It's crazy. Geminis are acting really fearful and anxious, and it's because someone's been tampering with your energy. I'm not joking. Okay. So, and the same for the Gemini man, like a lot of Geminis are just feeling unlucky in love. Okay, let's use the New Vision deck. And the other side of the coin is, they might not be touching your energy, but the person who you're meant to be with, this Two of Cups and this Temperance, this person you're meant to be with now can't be with you because they've been tampering with their energy. But what happens is, if auric fields are open, they're open to attack. If people are in low vibration, they're open to attack. And that's what's happened. Okay, tell me more about it. Okay, can we go again? And chill out. Some of you need to be careful with stress, because as I'm trying to do this, like, my head is just fucked. I feel all stressed in my neck. I need to get a better setup because it's really not good, but yeah. Okay, the Eight of Cups. So someone's disgruntled, someone's worn out, Okay, see this man, see the way he's disgruntled, that's what I'm getting here. Tell me more about this black magic that's been put on Geminis, please. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Someone's obsessed with you. I'm not joking. They've also paid, they're paying someone. They're paying a novice as well. So the person that they're paying to do this to you is like putting all kinds of shit on you with the Seven of Cups. But I'm not joking, this is a real thing, I'm not joking. Because the Seven of Cups, what's he doing? He's looking at potions, he's looking at... This is to create confusion emotionally. Disorientation. Told you, Ten of Swords. Somebody is putting black magic on you to create all kinds of anxiety and confusion and deceit and to stop someone. Either for the Gemini man, it might be to stop you from moving forward. It's a Sagittarius woman or a Sagittarius man, a Cancer woman, a Leo woman. Look at this. Someone could be doing voodoo. I'm not joking. Like, that's what you do with voodoo. This is someone who's low vibration. This is someone who acts like a nice person. They act like an angel. But they're really a demon. This person is doing it to multiple people. They're basically trying to destroy you from moving forward and being happy. The other side of the coin is some of you, this person is backstabbing you, betraying you, talking shit about you, trying to keep someone away from you. Scorpio is coming up strongly. Sagittarius is coming up really strongly. Leo. Cancer. Okay, what should Gemini do, please? What is the right honourable thing for Gemini to do? The Sun card reversed. Like, start protecting your energy to... Oh, no. Bitch gonna get some comeback. Yes, she is. Queen of Swords. Okay, so now you're aware of this. The Queen of Swords is in protection mode and she's fully allowed to send this shit back with the Justice card, right? Because you got the Justice card with the Devil. Now, some of you is coming back to what I said. I don't think it's malicious. I think someone's just obsessed with you and they don't want you with someone else. Okay? This King of Cups, so some of you, it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a lot of obsession here. Okay? But you're now fully aware. I'm not joking when I say this. I've been thinking this for a while because the amount of Geminis that I've been speaking to... Let me just turn this like this. The amount of Geminis who I've been speaking to who've been saying to me, I just don't feel like me. Like, I'm just anxious. Like, you know, some of you, it's about maturity. It's about choices you're making. It's about your own toxicity. But I'm not joking. The Devil would be evil eye, black magic, right? And now that you're aware of this, you're karmically allowed to right the situation. This person's going to have a massive downfall who's done this to you, put it that way. Because you're simply going to send back what this person has sent to you, and this person is going to have a lot of karma for what they've done. The divine is telling you to do this. Can you see the Queen of Swords where with the Justice card? You're going to really start to figure out who this is now. And this person is going to get a lot of karma for what they've done. Some of you are going to do cord cutting. Okay. You're going to do cord cutting. But honestly, that's what's been going on. Some of you have been wondering why you're so confused, like why you're so anxious. Okay? And it's because somebody, you know, this could be a past person. It doesn't even have to be somebody you presently know. Looks like for the Gemini man, there is a female. It's a Scorpio, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn. This is a person who's got it in for you. See the way you've got the man dressed in black? See the Ten of Swords? For some of you, this person is trying to kill you. I'm not joking. Like they're trying to send like just conflict spells and killing you spells, and all, honestly, like, I'm not joking. But now you're aware of this, like you can see the look on the Queen of Swords face, and this Queen of Swords is like, right, is that right? So you're gonna correct this situation, the Emperor. Okay, so a lot is going to come to light after this reading, right? I heard some of you might even confront someone as well when you find out who this person is, because right now you might not really understand who this person is. Right. One sec. So here's it's a Leo. So coming back to what I just said, for some of you, this person is not doing it to the Gemini woman. They're doing it to the man you're supposed to be with, which is the Emperor. Some of you are just dealing with someone who's really, really toxic, and you're going to sever the cord with this person. You're going to do cord cutting. You're going to correct your behaviour. You're going to refuse to be in anything toxic. You're going to see that this person is draining you of your power. Some of you, something comes to light where the person's been backstabbing you, mocking you. Or they do one final thing where it's like a final nail in the coffin. This is going to be, you know, it needs to be over, right? Especially between now and September. Like, it just needs to be over. Okay. Tell me more about what's coming for Gemini in love for the rest of the year. The Emperor. Or it could be that this person finds out. For the Gemini man, you're going to become solid with someone. Could be a Capricorn woman. Could be a Libra woman. Could be another, like, see the Ten of Pentacles? It's like when you watch this reading, it's going to ring a bell. You're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. You're just going to be like, right, I know who this is. Some of you have got a solid love coming because you cut out the toxic. You've got the Emperor and the Emperor. For the Gemini woman, you've been acting like a bitch. You've been acting crazy. You've been acting destructive. It's because someone's been putting like conflict spells on you or trying to destroy you. Seven of Cups. This is all about disorientation. The other side of the coin is you could have just been involved with someone who was keeping their options open. You're starting to see how damaging someone is for you. So if you take out the spell work, either done on you or done on your person, because that's what's happening here. The spell work is being done, I think, for a lot of you on your person. But for the Geminis who feel disorientated, anxious, fearful, you can't connect, it's been done to you to stop you from being with someone else. It's like you just don't feel like you know? Okay. And I feel like this person, it's all going to come to light, and this person's going to be really, really paranoid. Ace of Pentacles. Things are going to get grounded. They're going to get more solid. Advise Gemini on the love life for the rest of the year, please. Three of Wands. Someone wants to talk, right? Yeah. Someone wants to talk, right? But for some Geminis as well, it's a choice. It's a choice between being reeled into some third-party situation. Being reeled into some third-party situation, or getting solid with someone. There's a solid love coming your way. For the Gemini man or woman. Some of you, it's someone you already know. Yep. It's someone you already know. there's like an epiphany coming for Geminis where they kind of wake up and they just go, they can see where they've been making the wrong choices, right? They can see where they've been making the wrong choices. They can see where so much from this reading is going to just, you're just going to realise, you're just going to be like, yeah, this makes sense to me. In fact, some of you are going to know exactly who it is who's been doing it. It's just going to make so much sense. Like, for example, you might have had a masculine who's been really conflicted between you and somebody else, but it hasn't been their fault. Some of you, it's just someone in the background who's obsessed with you. Could be someone on social media. Like, that's what I'm getting here. It's someone who wants you for themselves. They're like a sicko, they're a weirdo, right? But they've got so much karma coming for them. Like, unbelievably, it's going to be so bad. So, all you've got to do is clear your energy. Okay? Even for the Gemini man, you might end up with a fire sign, right? You know, maybe this person was connected to a water sign. People are coming to the senses. They're clearing energy out, they're clearing toxicity out. There's also an indication that you need to protect your auric field though. Right, tell me more about the Gemini woman, please. Yeah, the Death card. So things are going to transform, things are going to change. Okay. But you have to get balanced as well. You have to cut things out of your life that are not good for you. Don't be reeled into multiple party situations. Okay? Some of you need to give someone up. You've put a lot of energy and a lot of love and a lot of time into this person, and you have to let them go. But by letting them go and by doing the right thing, you're going to open the door to a solid connection, right? Some of you, it's with a fire sign. Could be an Aries, could be Sagittarius, Leo. For the Gemini man, it could be another Gemini, because you got the Lovers card. For the Gemini woman, it could be another Gemini. There's a bond, there's a spell, there's a transition taking place, but you need to get to the bottom of your own behaviour, of your own actions first and foremost, and some of you definitely need to go and cleanse your energy out. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. But some of you, it's leaving someone behind. I feel like you were trying to help someone heal. You were trying to love this person. You were trying to make it work with this person. And I think you've come to the realization that that's not going to happen. You know? You're gonna go to people who can break contracts, who are gonna sever anything that's being put onto you, right? You're gonna start working with your behaviour, your energy. You're gonna start taking the right choices. That's what I'm seeing here. Well, that's a choice if you want to. Some of you are going to continue on being trapped, going in circles, okay, in this chaotic situation. You've got to get tired of the chaos. You've got to get tired of the destruction. You've got to get tired of allowing people to bring chaos and destruction and fracture and stress and all of that into your life. You've got two choices: a balanced, beautiful partnership, or continuing to be in this chaotic situation with the Two of Swords. The Gemini woman has got the Two of Swords twice, which means you've got a decision to make between an air sign and a fire sign for some of you. There's an air sign who really loves you, like he's crying here. He looks like he's crying. But it's about the man who can provide balance and health and a solid union. Looks like Geminis, and you know, some of you are dealing with black magic, you're dealing with people who've put black magic on you, definitely for the Gemini man, similar to the Gemini woman, but some of you, it's deeper than that. And like I said, don't worry about these people because they've got it's all coming out, it's no, oh, I wouldn't want to be them. Because did you see the way the Queen of Swords was putting a hand out to the Justice, which means karma will be served, like things are coming. You've got the Temperance with the Two of Cups. Some of you might have a future with a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Gemini, a Virgo. Okay? See, this is a person who's trying to put some kind of symbology. I feel like what it is whoever dabbles in these things is uneducated, like they're really bad. So it's like they've messed you up multiple ways, or they've messed up this person multiple ways. So the idea was to put a conflict spell, or it was to put a love obstruction spell, but they've done worse. You know? And some Geminis are just coming to the end of heavy karma. Bad choices. It's got nothing to do with black magic, okay? But you can clearly see with this Ten of Swords the way that this demonic force is like, you know, some of you are just dealing with someone who's very toxic. But it could have been that this has been done to this person. That's what I'm getting. They've either been badly betrayed, or they've had some kind of conflict spell put on them. If you want to learn more about this, you can look at Chanel Bader, because she looks at all of that, she knows about all of that. But this is about once the Gemini woman cottons on, if it's you who feels this way, or if you monitor your masculine's behaviour, you're going to be like, yeah, that makes so much sense, right? But for some of you, it's important to note that this is more about karmic choices. It's about self-destruction, self-sabotage, bad choices. It's got nothing to do with black magic. And for those who we've said this to, it's not about fear, it's about application. You sit down, you think about his behaviour, you think about your behaviour, you research it, right, you be aware. And you send it back and leave it up to karma, and trust me, it's going to do its job. Like, these people are going to suffer. Because you can't do that. So, but your job is not to send additional like stuff onto this person, they'll get the karma. It's just to simply send back. This is cord cutting, and karma will be served, right? But coming back to what I said, for a lot of years, I feel like this is about your choices. You've made some bad choices. You've got involved with people who are very destructive, very immature, people who are unhealed. In fact, you've got multiple options for masculines who are solid, because you've got the Emperor and the Emperor, right? For the Gemini man, if you watch this, you're going to cotton on, because maybe the woman that you dealt with in the past is like, she dabbles in this stuff, like a high priestess. And I feel like you're going to be like, yeah, fucking hell, like things I've been I've been crazy. I feel like you did something to a feminine, and she's wanted to get her own back. Or I feel like there was a feminine who was madly in love with you, and they didn't want you to be with someone else. And so they've put some kind of shit on you to try to, you know, some of you it's voodoo. Because see the way the Eight of Wands had the dagger. Some of you have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. Some of you it's man on man, woman on woman. I'm not joking. But now you're going to start taking your auric field and your energy and your shit seriously, so people can't do this, right? Because your auric field's been wide open. You haven't been paying attention. A lot of you don't even believe in it. You've got the Star card. So the Star card is all about, you know, cleansing your aura. It's all about detoxing. It's all about being of high vibration. So for some of you, it's about you going to walk away from destructive partnerships, from a destructive masculine or feminine. It's got nothing to do with black magic. For some of you, it's your own choices. It's you trying to play God. It's your own inner childhood wound. So, but for some of you, it's definitely happening. Okay? The other side of the coin is if you refuse to let go of somebody, maybe you're the one who's putting black magic on people, so it'll come back on you. Okay. So this is quite intense, but I've been thinking about doing this, so I'm just going with the messages that come through. And what you need to do is go to like a Chanel Bader, go to someone who's got much more knowledge of this. I've definitely been educating myself for myself, but what I'm saying is she knows a lot, so she'll be able to get deep to see if that is the case, and then you can go to people who do this type of stuff. But you need to raise your vibration. You need to pay attention to your own behaviour, where you're kind of acting weird, where your masculine's acting weird. Flirt. Some of you are just dealing with a flirt, right? You're dealing with somebody who keeps his options open. I'm going to say a Cancer. Some of you it's an Aries. I'm sorry, I'm just not comfortable with it. Okay. So again, this is to do with inner childhood wounds. It's to do with mother wounds, father wounds, something like that. Okay. So you've got getting to know each other, but it's reverse. So some of you have got a deep fear of connection because you're not healed from a past situation. So you're isolating yourself, you're not putting yourself out there. That's one of the signs. Okay. You've got honeymoon reversed. And flirt reverse. So some of you are just looking for something deeper. You're not looking for the infatuation. You're not looking for the false promises, right? Some of you are giving up. You're not calling in your soulmate. You're not doing the work. You're not praying. You're not meditating. You're not affirming what you want to bring in. So you keep bringing in the toxic. That's what's going on. This is pattern. This is karmic. Some of you, it's your own karmic patterns. It's your own energy that you're carrying. Some of you are carrying very destructive energy. Very bratty, immature energy. Okay. Let's get you a divine masculine message. Okay. What is... I thought I was done, but I miss you. So some of you, there's definitely going to be, yeah, I've been thinking of calling in DMing you, but then I back out. So there is definitely a masculine from your past who wants a second chance, but some of yous, I have not healed from my ex. I'm not ready to be with anyone. We talked about there was a third party in the situation. I feel like you test me on every level and it annoys me. My actions speak for themselves, believe me. So for some of you, what I'm getting here is there is a past person. This person does miss you. You have had a lot of issues with this person. They do want to call you. They do want to talk to you. When you're around, I feel alive and happy. Some of yous, all the stuff we've just talked about is the ex. So they've got, maybe they're doing black magic on an ex. Or it's the same kind of thing. It's someone who's got this intense obsession over an ex and they can't let them go. So they can't even see you. Because they're so obsessed with this person. There's an obsession here. You're the one I need. I know that now. For some of you, this was the case. There was someone else in the equation. For the Gemini man, you could be saying this to someone. You know, maybe you took someone for granted, right? Maybe you wasn't healed from an ex, but now you're kind of realising who was there for you, who had your back, you know? I feel like, Gemini, you need to protect your energy and you need to get yourself straight. And you need to see the truth, and that's it. And some of you need to see the truth of your own toxicity and your own patterns. This has got nothing to do with voodoo. Some of you it really has. But for some of you, it's just, you just refuse to accept that someone doesn't love you, or it's just sex only. But Gemini needs peace now. We've done the toxic, we've done the madness, you know. So the rest of the year can either be more madness, more chaos, more destruction, more mental decline, more anxiety, more sleepless nights, more confusion, or it can just be like, fuck off. Now, there's a heavy karmic lesson, not only for those people who've been dabbling in what they shouldn't be, but also you. In other words, the universe is saying you've been making these choices, you've been in low vibration, you have unhealed wounds. Some of you is from your childhood. You go after this kind of pattern in feminines and masculines because of what was done to you in your childhood. Okay. I was hurt in the past by someone and I find it hard to trust women. I don't like taking risks in love. It's easier to keep it light. And some of you, that's what this is. Someone's almost like under a spell because they was hurt by a past person. And so now they carry this toxic energy of not trusting anyone. I was never serious about you. My actions have shown you that. Stop blaming me for your own delusions. So the more the Gemini woman and the Gemini man protect themselves and be honest with themselves, and don't pursue what is chaotic and destructive and not good for the mental, the better it's going to be. I play with your feelings for my own pleasure, but you don't mean anything to me. So obviously this is a collective reading. You can get your own personal reading below and I can look at your individual situation. But all I'm saying is that some of you have got a solid love because you're just done. You're just done. You don't want all kind, like, you know. I'm missing you a lot, but I don't know what to say to you. There are things you don't know about. So I looked at, you're the one I need. I know that now. So there's someone at a distance and they miss you, but there's things you don't know about. This person might be married, you know. Because you got the Justice card. Okay. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of men coming up for the Gemini woman, right? But some of them are players and some of them are serious. And your job is you're going to keep meeting players and toxic men or women. But in the Gemini woman's case, until you get serious, right? I know you are the one for me. I just can't handle the feelings and I fear fucking it up with you. The Gemini woman needs to work on her divine feminine as well. You're acting too bitchy. You're acting too guarded. You're almost a turn-off. That's why he said, I feel like, excuse me, I feel like you test me on every level and it annoys me. For the Gemini man, you've got a feminine who is like this. Maybe it's a fire sign, an air sign, like, this person really brings out like the shadow in you. Okay, let's get the vampire deck. So I just wanted to do you a little reading because I know I said I'd keep uploading, but I've just been super busy. Okay, they can stay there. Okay. Give me some shadow messages for Geminis. The Empress. So you need to intercept your shadow. You've got the Empress, right? What did we just say 10 seconds ago? You need to stop being the Empress, right? Okay? You need to raise your vibration. There's a time to use your shadow, right? But the more you can step into the Empress and out of chaos and overthinking, For the Gemini man, you could meet your Empress. The Eight of Skulls. So again, this is about leaving a toxic masculine behind, but this man's also doing black magic, right? Some of you, it's a Virgo who's doing it. Some of you need to leave a Virgo behind because they're really toxic. It's almost like this person is either on a substance or on drugs, that they're altered in some way. Some of you, I think you're dealing with like a drug addict or an alcoholic or somebody who just is, they're altered, right? They're not functional. They're not acting correctly, right? Told you. What's this? The devil. See the way he's in chains? This could be this person's thinking is not correct. They could be dominated by predatory thoughts. Same for the Gemini man. The thoughts are dominated by sex or obsession or enslavement or something like that. The Strength card. The Gemini man, you've had some kind of spell put on you by a Leo. Or the other side of the coin is it could just be an obsession with this Leo. But can you see the way this person is riding what looks like a wolf? I think some of yous have got like an obsession to somebody who's really toxic. Geminis need to get the toxic out of their life. In themselves and other people. It doesn't matter what you feel. Just refuse. If you have to overthink it, if you become obsessed, if you're being manipulated, if you feel crazy, we need peace now. And you're being given the opportunity to have it. The Lord of Grails. Okay. Honestly, this could be a real nightmare. I think some of you are in it now. Some of you are just dealing with masculines who are in the devil, they're in the predator. They're dominated by the shadow. Or you're dealing with masculines who are obsessed and consumed by an ex. What energy is Gemini's carrying, please? What shadow energy is Gemini's carrying? Okay. So we got the Nine of Swords reverse, so this is good. No more self-harm. This woman is self-harming. No more toxicity. It just looks like that. Okay. What energy is Gemini's carrying? I feel like you're giving up. I feel like you know you have to. Some of you have given everything to a person now. You've given years to a person. You've given so much love to this person. But I think you know you've got to let this go. You've got a decision to make. And someone's going to try to keep you in a stranglehold. Because that's what his dominance is like. Could be a man on man, woman on woman. Right? I heard seer, the courage to change. Now, some of you have got a really sexy, attractive, powerful, a warrior. You know, this is a very powerful man. He's a warrior, he's a fighter, he's very, he turns you on a lot. You know? But it's the twins, right? Because you're a Gemini woman. So you've got to choose, you know, the fallen angel or your highest good. Your depression, your numbness, or what you could potentially have. Like, I honestly feel like for some Geminis, what you've got coming your way, if you just sort your shit out, is, yeah, look at this. You can't fake this, right? He's somebody who is a warrior. you know? He's very passionate, he's very, I just feel like this is a person who just turns you on. It's like, it's just the sex, the passion, the connection. Look at this woman. I don't know if this is wands, I don't know if scepters is wands. For the Gemini man, it could be a fire sign. But one who's healthy and attractive and confident and not crazy and chaotic and destructive, right? The Lord is high, right? But the way that I got this is like, he's someone who just like, oh, I knew it, look, I knew it, okay? I just get it as like, he's in the room, you're in the room, and your pussy's just wet, you know, you're just like, what? You know, his dick's just hard because, hello? It's just like, not only is it a real passionate connection, these have got married, this could actually be your person, but it's like, it's love, it's eroticism, it's deep, it's just, same for the Gemini man. But are you going to keep dreaming about this and, you know, or are you going to go and get it? You know? You know, he's coming in, this is like someone who wants to fight for you. This is somebody who pursues you. It's somebody who is deeply passionate about you. He loves your body. But he also wants to love you. It's not just sex. He wants to love you. Same for the Gemini man. So, because Geminis tend not to settle down until we meet something that's really, really just exceptional. Yous have got that coming. Yous have got that coming. It's like exceptional. Because Geminis want passion, but they also want someone who understands. Like, there's a lot with this connection, right? Should we leave it there? The lovers? And you know I don't lie. I don't give people false fantasies, right? This is just like, this is obsession, but in a good way. It's like obsessive love. It's erotic, it's passionate. It's like you both just find peace with each other. He buys you roses, that, you know, you can, this is you, Gemini. When you lie together, it's just peaceful. It's passionate. You can see him here as well. I think for some of you, this person is just waiting to make a move towards you. They already know who you are. They could also be a foreigner. They like the gym. They're definitely strong. They're definitely... They definitely have a good image. The way they present themselves. That's what I'm getting here. Not all of them. But some of them. Okay, so let's see you this potential, this solid love, this big passionate connection. Libra for some of you, so it's a Libra man for some of you, because you got Libra really strongly. Sagittarius for some of you. And Aquarius. Okay, so an Aquarius man, a Sagittarius man, or a Libra man. Okay, let's see for the Gemini man who the potential feminine is. Another Gemini. An Aries woman. Or a Leo. Okay, just strong fire sign energy for you. Okay, so we're going to have to leave it at that because we're running out of time. But I hope that this was really helpful. So it's either toxicity or it's sex, passion, a solid companion. If you get solid, you'll meet solid. If you stay fractured, you'll meet